This episode of Daily 1UPdate is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Hi, this is your Daily 1UPdate for Monday, August 23rd, 2010. I'm Scott Sharkey, and...
I believe I'm Frank Cifaldi. I might be wrong about that.
God, you better be.
Top story today, surprise, there's a DeathSpank sequel ready to go next month already.
That was kind of snappy.
That's very snappy. That is because, according to Kotaku anyway, the games were developed together, simultaneously, which I think we kind of knew, or I knew. Maybe.
Well, I just spent a whole month thinking of the new title.
Yeah, basically. And the new title is Thongs of Virtue, named because the plot revolves around 6 mystical thongs that DeathSpank has to find.
This reminds me of Lord of the G-Strings. Did you ever see that?
I have not seen Lord of the G-Strings.
You're missing
We'll watch
out.
that after the
Sure
shoot,
thing.
though. The game will be available September 21st on PlayStation Network, next day on Xbox Live Arcade. It will cost $15 or 1,200 magic points on the Microsoft system.
Okay.
Moving on, Neverwinter Days!
It's actually called, it's just Neverwinter.
It's just Neverwinter.
This is not going to confuse people at all, but yes.
Atari and Cryptic have announced a game called Neverwinter. This is an RPG. It is not the MMO RPG that Cryptic was rumored to be working on, which is probably just a false rumor at this point.
I have no idea.
It does have online multiplayer, though. Online co-op for up to 5 players, and mod making 5 playable classes. Of course, Neverwinter is I believe, a region in Dungeons & Dragons, right?
Yes.
I know you have some experience.
Or a campaign setting or something.
Yeah,
I actually don't have any experience.
You don't have any D&D
No,
experience?
sorry. I think I played once or twice.
How did we get here?
Kind of drunkenly.
Yeah.
I played like a half-orc bard or something. It didn't really work out.
But yeah, it won't be available for quite a while. Not until 4th quarter of 2011, when it'll be released alongside a trilogy of novels by R. Salvatore.
You had to have an excuse to whip that out. God, someday we're going to have something about Indians, and I'm really going to get it on. But yeah, in case you didn't click that story, yes, it is a new game. I just skimmed it. It was like, oh, they're re-releasing Neverwinter. No, it's something else.
Yeah.
So, also, Fallout New Vegas' director finally explained why they're making the game just end at the end of the game, which is fine.
Because we need DLC to continue the campaign.
Well, no, apparently there's probably not going to be DLC
Really?
to continue the campaign, at least according to his explanation.
How will I finish the fight?
I think you're just going to have to finish it the first time around. But he said, the senior producer, Jason Bergman, said, we want to make it a definitive ending. Initially, we talked about trying to support post-game play, but because changes that can happen at the end of the game are pretty major, that's what it basically came down to. Have the changes feel really major in the end slides, and then have them not feel major at the end, or the other way around. So it was just, we wanted shit to blow up real good and things to really change, as opposed to, showing you all that, and then it's like, hey, everybody's still pretty much doing the same thing.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, I think it's fairly responsible. Yeah. I don't really care too much about the ending slides personally.
Yeah.
But, I like that he's not tailoring the story just
I like a good post-game ending, let me walk around and talk to people and let them tell me how awesome I am kind of thing, but I trust these guys. I'm okay with that.
I think it'll work out just fine. And finally, we have the first update from the road from Matt Leone.
That's right.
We're doing our 1UP road trip, and he's driving cross-country, visiting a bunch of developers. But anyway, he's going to be visiting Valve, Irrational, Double Fine.
Double Fine!
Double Fine.
Double Fine!
So, but this is his first update.
Like why would you drive there? It's like 3 blocks away.
I know. Well, that's an easy first stop.
Actually, I think Alice's.
Oh, okay. We're just sending Alice. Yeah. Anyway, this is turning out great. But anyway, right now he's in Seattle, and he found a place to get a donut. And this
Whoa!
I know.
In Seattle?
I didn't know they had donuts in Seattle. Wow. It looked really good too.
Let's have a look at this donut.
Roll that donut footage.
Oh, do the Teletubby, like zoom in right here. Yeah.
Sunday, we just arrived in Seattle. We made it to Top Pot Donuts, just the best donuts in Seattle. We saw it looked fancy, so we decided to stop by. Not much going on today, I'm kind of sleepy. I don't have much energy right now. I'm stopping at Bungie tomorrow morning, should be fun.